You know what letter that is, Grover?
I think so.
What letter is this?
Q.
Q. This is indeed a Q.
You found it.
All right, welcome to the Patriot Hour for Sunday, 11/4. That's November 4th, 2018, folks. We got Ben in the studio.
Yes, sir.
We got some new Qanon, Q clearance, breadcrumbs, updates, drops, and we're going to get right into them here.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let me, been a few weeks since we've had Ben in the studio. Let me get this desktop capture up because I never got one, so...
Yeah, we were trying to get into it, and hey, today we were able to get together, get in studio. Pretty exciting. Just a quick little update. You know, both of us have been pretty crazy, and you know, lives with families and whatnot. So I was able to swing on by, and I want to get this out, little 5 minutes something out to you guys for the people. A couple of last little posts are pretty straightforward. Mac and I were looking at them. A little bit of eyes on some VIP Patriots. So I thought that was quite interesting. He's been dropping that a lot, or the team, or who's ever on the Q team's been dropping that fairly a lot with the little Twitter links.
There are a lot of updates I see here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on here, folks. We'll go over a few here. Let me get these up to speed. Again, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. Please subscribe. Take a look in the description box. All right, so the last one, we'll just do a few from the last one I went, because Ben's actually got to get going here. And there, where are we at?
I think it was 2406 and 07 or something like that, where we had the 5 of 5. I mean, it's going real time now, folks, for sure.
All right, so really quickly, November 3rd, 2400 on the dot, I got eyes on VIPQ. And that was the one where it looks like somebody right behind this guy was sitting, 3-4 maybe rows back.
Right where the president's giving his speech. Definitely the VIP seating looks to be either getting
dead on
ready.
center.
Yeah, kind of.
Take a look at that there, folks. So nobody's in here yet. This is early on. There's a couple school buses in the background, and they are just sitting here waiting as people probably start arriving several hours early. But here we go. Eyes on a very VIP Q or Patriot. All right. So 2401, got an article here for the Washington Post. You want to read this one here, Ben? This came at 12:18 today. Post again, 2401. What is this one?
And so the Washington Post, it was the entertainment museum art can help distinguish between conspiracy and reality.
So what is this showing? Art can help distinguish.
This exhibit proves it. I believe, let's see here.
That looks like something we've gone over. One of Mark Lombardo's native structure drawings on the view of Met Burrow, Bill Clinton, and the Lippo Group, and Jackson Stevens of Little Rock from 1999. So what is this? Some kind of like our map.
It looks like a flow of information from one point to another, and the direction of information to be received.
The map weaves words, arrows, symbols, shapes, implying a web of connections between events, people, and organizations such as Freemasonry, Rothschild family, George Soros, the Saudis, Nazi UFOs, and Pizzagate.
Wow. The artist who claims to have drawn the map says it's part of a deep state mapping project, and it has earned him respect and acclaimed among people who've believed everything is connected.
Build the map.
So you can go on and continue to read some of that. Now, of course, underneath that he states, when you can discredit this movement using logic and facts, you resort to comparing it to art. Interesting. How many articles has the Washington Post released attacking Q movement? Why is the Washington Post dedicated to attacking this movement? Washington Post owned by Amazon, ABC's and Amazon. Then, of course, it gives us another hyperlink, the Atlantic Technology Archive, details about the cease deal with
CIA's deal with Amazon. Okay, so we know the CIA had made some deals with Amazon, folks. We've heard about this. A $600 million computing cloud built by an outside company is a radical departure for the risk-averse intelligence community. So we've known that the government has quit using their own people for years now, and they've used contractors.
Third-party data collection agencies or organizations that do it on a private level.
Yes, and they're not. Sometimes they don't have to adhere to the same standards
or the same laws because so the government can't do something. So there has been times in the past where let's create a third-party private organization that does what we're requiring to do, and we purchase the information from them. So we've seen that before as well.
All right, go ahead and keep reading here.
And then it says, if we aren't a threat or real or simply just a conspiracy theory, why the constant in the kill brackets heavy attacks? And it links us to a YouTube. Then in below that it says information warfare. W. Destroy the controlled narrative in the brackets. Power belongs to the people. Where we go one, we go all. And then it's parentheses, Q plus.
3 cents of blue parentheses there.
Q and then Q.
Wow. What is that? I just want to take a look here to the YouTube link. Okay, this is this is the U.S. Army General Flynn about U.S. digital soldiers. All right. Now this came out well before Q started, but it. If I'm correct here, yeah, it says right here, we have an army of digital soldiers. We have what we call citizen journalists.
Mm-hmm.
The American people decided to take over the idea of information. They did it through social media. And that was U.S. Army Lieutenant General Michael Thomas Flynn.
Definitely outlining the fact that we can now get information disseminated through the masses, through social media, and it's happening. And we've seen that now.
So here's another one we were looking at earlier, the QAnon, the Great Awakening, the Storm, MAGA, hashtag POTUS, hashtag QAnon, hashtag the Storm, at Shady721Brady, at In the Matrix, 4 hours for the Great Defender to arrive in Georgia. We are up front and carrying the QAnon baby, at QAnon baby, QAnon flag back to at POTUS.
And she's wearing, of course, Trust a Plan, and that we just read the parentheses, the plus, where we go one, where we go all, hashtag my president.
Wow.
So we can always come back. We're going to be wrapping up this one for sure. Folks, there are a lot more. We're going to get the team on these ones and start doing this. There's almost, 16, 15 more to go over?
Yeah, I will... Definitely, we're going to keep this one. Ben's got a roll. We wanted to get him in on a few before he has to take off and head back in his direction to get home. So we will shut it down there, folks. I will come back and at one point here and take off from 2403 and move upwards. So this was 2400 to 2402.
Yep. So.
All right. I'm Mike. This was Ben. This is a Patriot Hour. We're glad to have Ben in studio. We actually did some great things today. You guys will, we actually were able to express our, Second Amendment a little bit today.
We were able to exercise our Second Amendment. Very exciting stuff with some other fellow Patriots as well. And just exciting times. And that's why we wanted to get in the studio and kind of this coming down from this excitement of being able to, be able to exercise our constitutional rights and our amended rights. Just with a bunch of good fellow Patriots, and I want to just thank you guys for having me out again. Share this, get it out to you guys. Really some awesome stuff, and I appreciate being in the studio. Thank you guys very much for sure.
All right, there you heard it. That was Ben. This is a Patriot Hour. I'm Michael. God bless, Godspeed, each and every one of you worldwide. Where we go one, we go all. We'll see you back here at the next Patriot Hour update video real soon. Have a great evening.
God bless.